again, the CEO and co-founder of SP Madrid. So my role is to lead the company in terms of expansions, drive innovation, and keep our teams focused on performance and services, especially as we scale beyond 3,000 employees. So we are one of the leading collection service providers for banks, fintech companies, and government agencies in the Philippines. Would you believe we started in 2009 with just 4 agents, and now we are operating nationwide, plus with our recent international expansions, namely Singapore and Dubai. Yeah, so the expansion in the Offix at PITX became very timely, maybe around 2.5 years ago, because it basically solved 3 big things for us. So one would be accessibility for our people. If you're operating BPO here in the Philippines, one thing that's very crucial is transportation. Not only housing this bunch of people, but also transporting them in unreasonable hours, like in the middle of the night. Because even though we operate during the daytime, it's also like we have several occasions that our people come to work like very early, or in some cases because of certain events, they have to go home very late at night. The other one would be scalability of operations. The entire Offix PITX is a very massive office complex here in not only in Metro Manila but the entire Philippines. And it really gave us the room to basically not only operate at a large scale, but whatever operations that we have right now for thousands of people can still scale beyond that because of the massive complex that we have here at the Offix and PITX. And last but not the least would be credibility as a brand headquarters, because simply the location of Offix here in PITX is in a very prime location, specifically very close to the entire airport, casinos, Asiana City, and this really gives our address a new global feel. So whenever we are also visited by our foreign clients and some of our banking clients, they're always impressed, not only because of how we've done a very renovated our office to become world-class, well-designed office, but at the same time, also the location itself gives us so much credibility. After the move, it was basically easy because we didn't really move the employees. We didn't move our employees. So when we started our office here in Offix PITX, we knew our target market would be the workforce of the South, namely Parañaque, Muntinlupa, and Cavite. Those are like the main workforce area that we really targeted. And it really gave us all the difference in terms of like offering this site as workplace and the destination of their work commute, compared to the traditional of going all the way to Makati and BGC to find work. So this basically saves them an hour of traveling from their area of origin, namely, let's say, coming from Cavite. This is like anywhere within 30 minutes to an hour. And if they'll be traveling all the way to Makati BGC, even though it's kind of like 30 to 40 minutes from here by sight distance, but that's like 1 hour, 2 hours away because of the rush hour and all the traffic going in and out of the CBD financial districts. Well, it's really more costly. So at the very start, people thought, like, even I for myself, I thought like, if we would be relocating here, it would be more expensive, because right away, seeing the entire area of being the entertainment area, you would think this is really a premium office location. But it's far from reality. We were surprised by how much the entire admin and the team of PITX, Offix and PITX, they were very accommodating in terms of really customizing a new rate for us, specifically for the vision that we had for SP Madrid here at Offix. And more importantly, what we really appreciated is their support to our growth. And that is really an investment, not only here in the office itself, but really giving the best possible employee experience that pays off for the long term. So the recruitment for us became easier, and it really changed the game, because one would be the massive transportation infrastructure that's already laid out here. This is one of the biggest land ports in the country, the only land port in the country. and maybe one of the biggest transportation hub in the country. So it really gave us a strategic advantage of really sourcing workforce from the south. And the other one would be the easier access of commute for our people. They're always coming from here, not coming from Makati and BGC, and that by itself is already one of the main reasons they're staying. And last but not the least, everything is faster coming from this point. Easier to ride. Buses are like well facilitated by the PITX management, and it's just giving us a whole new dimension of scaling our operations, especially now that we are already at the 1,000 mark, 3,000 mark. So whenever we scale, we don't scale like by the hundreds, we scale by the thousands. And we are really seeing our future here in Offix at PITX, even as we go beyond the 10,000 mark.